Hola! Happy Sunday Fun Day, folks! Alright, so we have season 2 here. Getting down to the last few hours. I did several videos, though, when it first come out, and then I haven't been able to get back to this in a few months, just kind of doing hero card readings. So there's 4 of them that I haven't covered. There's one right there. Oh, this Doodle is a dandy. Oh my goodness. Alright, so a visionary drifter. That name cracks me up because it seems like such an oxymoron. Alright, so he is strongest healer in the game, really, at the moment. This is pretty crazy. So he's got good health. Defenses definitely are decent, which is good. So, and he's medic class. So obviously you're going to want to go defenses and health as much as possible for him once you get him into the talents. And I can imagine just about everybody that's got him probably wants him in as many talents as they can get. Can't say I blame him there, that's for sure. So recovers 390 health for all allies. Recovers 350 additional health to allies with less than 50% health remaining. That's crazy. All allies resist new status ailments for 3 turns. This effect can't be cleared. And he clears status ailments on top of all this. It's a lot of health to gain back. And then the 350 for anybody with less than 50% health remaining is huge, because he basically is taking a hero that's almost gone and they're back to full health. They're almost right back full again. Yeah, it's nuts. And to have him at this charge speed, so the blue speed weapon's gonna, what is it? Is it 9 speed points? Can't remember. It is gonna put him in the next breakpoint though, because he only needs 6 speed points to hit 50, and I'll drop another tile. So there you go. That is very, very strong, very good hero. You get him, you're gonna want to level him up. Is he a candidate for a nerf? Yeah, probably. All they're gonna do, though, I would think, is just drop how much health he heals to balance it out a little bit. Like, they won't get rid of the resisting new status ailments for sure. And the clear status ailments, that'll stay too. It's just the 390 and the 350 probably would be adjusted, because I don't see them adjusting the last part of that either, with 50% health remaining. That'll probably stick. Yeah, very good hero though, for sure. And his family, so he's part of Hacker. Oh yeah, the deflect status ailments like Vinaya, the mayor. Blech. That's so annoying. So yeah, you put together a Hacker family, that's pretty good defense for sure. Alright, so one of the other ones was this lady right here. Nova Charge Smash. So a force field fighter. Cool suit. What is she? Vigilante. Chance to apply dodge. Bah! That's an annoying one too. Actually, all these families in season 2 are quite annoying. I think the only other one that's worse might be that new mutant thing that just came out. Challenge event that just came out. So assault class, she's obviously a fighter, so you're gonna want to go as much attack and defenses as you can, or I would pick defenses. I know some people would pick health, but yeah, I go attack and defenses. Her defenses are rather high, that seems. Not a bad attack stat. Health is a little bit lower, but she does a hell of a lot in her special, so I can see why this is the way it is, with her health being a little bit lower. So charge speed is 57. 58 is fast, so hey, her speed in the node here, I'm not sure where it is on assault class, but that'll actually make her faster without a speed weapon. That'll put her at 58. That's pretty cool. Good to know if I ever get her. Not holding my breath though. 210 damage to the target and nearby enemies. Caster and nearby allies get 44 defense for 3 turns. So that is, just that alone is not bad in itself. But it's the rest of this that really makes her overpowered. I don't know that it's overpowered. Overwhelming is more like it. Because, I mean, the initial damage is okay for an AoE hitter. The defense buff, though, yeah. Almost gotta have a buff dispeller for... the shared damage, though, certainly helps for survivability. Does not apply to status effects, though. But shared damage for 3 turns certainly boosts them up a little bit more on top of that buff that you already got for the defense. Caster and nearby allies get 28 charge generation for 3 turns. So the heroes are going to start to charge up faster and hit you faster. So this is... she's a good defensive hero. Like, we see her in defenses quite a bit now, which I'm not surprised by considering this special. And you can't clear that, so even if you do have a buff dispeller, it's not going to take this part off of the charge generation. So, and 140 to 280 damage to all enemies after 3 turns. That's where she kills me, man. I swear to God, every time. Kills me. I can see this being adjusted, though, down a bit. Like, in all honesty, this last part doesn't even need to be in her special, but here we are. Based on the amount of damage the caster has taken while this effect was active. So if you're gonna hit her, you better start hitting her with all the specials to get rid of her so this doesn't happen. Maximum effect is achieved upon taking 33% of max health and damage. So a little bit, reins her in a little bit there, but it doesn't apply damaging master weapons perks, so that's good. Yeah, this is like a crazy novel special, man. So she's probably one of the sweeter purples out there right now. I know when she's on defense with me, I have a hard time getting rid of her a lot of the time. Alright, next one. Bunraku. I have no idea how to say this. This is Puppet Master. Yeah, she looks like a puppet. She really does. Scary one at that. Throwing fan knives at people. She's another one with a crazy ass novel for a special. Just like Mantis is probably the other one that's that long. So Hacker Family. Well, guess what? I've seen lots of defenses with her and Hypernova in them. Gee, wonder why. So the deflect status ailments would be at 15% for that, and then the +3 for charge generation. With the teams that have those 2 ladies in it, it's crazy. And this one, oh man, I just can't believe that she's fast. A lot of these heroes usually are slower charging when they have a special like this, but not in her case. So she's, and I do believe a breakpoint, so she's already fast. I think the checkoff actually puts her into dropping a tile too. Not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure there is a breakpoint for a tile. That's nuts. So 1448, decent health, attack stats a little bit higher, and her defenses are at least a little bit lower, but I mean, she's all over you because she charges so fast, so it's not like the lower defenses even balances this out. So hopefully they lower her charge speed. We'll see. Alright, so first hit. 265 damage to the target and nearby enemies, which is definitely decent for an AoE hitter. That covers 3. Then you're going to get the critical chance for 3 turns, 180 attack for 3 turns, and then she's going to give herself 28 charge generation on top of that for 3 turns. Like, you can't, with the speed weapon, it's probably not even on the speed chart anymore by the time this effect goes in. Oh, nuts. So she, super quick. Once she goes off, she's gonna hit you again and again and again. Like, she's capable of taking out a whole team herself. She really is. Especially if you get a bad board and she's on a wing. Alright, so she certainly is generous to herself there. But the second, it's even crazier because she does the same amount of damage, so the 265 to target nearby enemies. But this is where it goes insane again, because she's covering herself in the 2 on either side of her. So this time with the 38 charge generation, the 180 attack, and the 28 charge generation for 3 turns. Or critical chance there was that first one, my bad. I said charge generation. And again, can't be cleared. Third one is just asinine. So she's giving all allies the critical chance attack and charge generation. I don't know, you're probably dead by then, so maybe you won't even get to see this one. No wonder so many people chased her. And she's spy class. Insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, and the last one was Dr. Scorpion here that I haven't covered yet. They didn't do a new hero this month, so and I'm only in area 22, I think it is, so I don't even know who you face in the end of it. I'm sure there's some people out here that have completed it, and so I'm assuming one of these last ones are the end bosses. So Hypernova, I think she was the last one that was released, so it's probably her. Alright, so groundbreaking inventor has shock conductor, and she's fast. She's a good sniper, she really is. Probably the best yellow sniper, really. 400 damage to the target. Good decent amount of damage. Target receives 112 damage whenever they receive a buff for 3 turns. Well, with how many buffs are out there, I'm sure this is quite effective on her special. Jocasta alone, I mean, she heals, but she does the speed charge generation, and then you get Coyote does a defenses buff up, so yeah, you can certainly take some damage from that. And the attack up, like of Logan and some of the other heroes. Clara's attack up. So yeah, you're gonna end up taking damage for those buffs, so that's really effective. Plus 50 damage from turn-based status effects for 3 turns. So that's alright too, yeah. See, she kills off the target pretty much once with this, because they're gonna take extra damage on burns, extra damage if they have defense down from one of her teammates, right? So the caster resists new status ailments for 3 turns, and that's good too. So yeah, she is effective at what she does. She certainly is. I would like a copy, even though she's got lower defenses, but that doesn't surprise me that she's got lower defenses being the sniper. That she is a fast sniper, because it usually happens with a lot of them, like Visor, Minimoto. They have sucky defenses just because they can do a whole heck of a lot of damage to one all at once. So 1403 health, not terrible, but high attack stat again too, so yeah, I wouldn't mind her. She's a hyped up stinger. Hacker family too, though. So she could be with the Bun Lady, who's the Puppet Master, and Super Hypernova there, and now you're up to 3. So 20% chance to deflect and 5 more charge generation. Crazy. You can make some crazy combinations. It's really cool thing about Season 2 heroes, but yeah, at the same time, a little bit overwhelming and overpowered on some of them, so hopefully they balance that out soon. Their answer to balancing out probably is to give the vanilla heroes super suits, introduce costumes like they did in EMP, so then they don't have to adjust Season 2 heroes, since some of the vanilla ones will be better with the costumes. See, this is the other one that reads like a book. Crazy. Alright, so as far as I know, that's gonna cover everything for Season 2 as card readings go. So Redhead, Titan class tank suit. Don't make it obvious that you named her for the red helmet or anything. Armored core. So I haven't really taken a good look at this one yet, but that's a good amount of health and defenses there. So looking like they were building her to be a tank. You know what? The yellows are the strongest class in the game. We do need some decent purples to counter that, and some of them aren't. Or just aren't that great to counter. How overwhelming some of the yellows are. So deals 285 damage to the target and nearby enemies. That's good. So charge speed is slow. She'd have to get a 43, which the ink explosion can do. And she'd drop a tile. Yeah, it does seem like they built her to be a tank, because that sentry class is armor up, is it not? Because I think I have Talon, but she's in my other account. I'm in my Lake account. I can't remember offhand what that is. So the caster gets 44 attack for 4 turns, 44 defense for 4 turns, and 456 armor over 4 turns. So yeah, they definitely built her to be a tank. So if you're in need of a good purple tank-worthy hero, that would be her here. I don't even know why I'm saying her, but because you can't see who's in the suit. That's pretty funny, actually. Alright, so the last thing I was going to do is I let this build up for quite a bit in my TS20 here, and I'm hoping to get somebody to level next, because I'm almost done with Vigo. And I got a little bit more to go with Strawman, but I'm hoping to get somebody new. So this was the last thing I was going to do to finish off the video. Oh, that's the only one I had sitting in there. Okay. Let's go here. I think I got a couple dozen anyway. So far you're all going to Vigo. Okay, so that was 8. You're all still going to Vigo. Oh, another Wildcat. This is the 3rd one though. Yeah, so not sure what I'm gonna do with her. But this guy is about to be well fed. Probably have to maybe feed Wildcat away too. We'll see, space-wise. Or our next event I might have to try and do some pulls. Didn't get anything with my coins, my Season 2 coins. Ah, that's nuts. That was 16, 18, 22, 25, yeah. Alright, so nothing. Okay, folks, well, hopefully you find that helpful information about those heroes. And yeah, I mean, all 4 of them are definitely worth leveling up. No denying it. They're some of the best in the game right now. Alright, take care.